deal with airplane peanuts.
I had the coolest moment possibly ever in stand-up, speaking of cigarettes. At the Cellar that night, he got off stage and he came and hung out at the table, and he was sitting next to me holding a cigarette. And I was like, I always want to know what kind of cigarettes. I've been going to see you since I was 16.
Yeah.
Just want to know what kind of cigarettes you smoke. And he was like, oh, I smoke American Spirits. And he handed me one.
Yeah.
I was like, we're at the table at the Olive Tree.
Yeah.
Inside, and I go, oh, you want to go smoke a cigarette? And he goes, smoke right here. And I go, well, I can't because I need this place for rent. But you're Dave Chappelle. You can smoke here if you want to. And he goes, you can if Dave Chappelle lights you a cigarette. And I looked at Esty, and Esty went like that. And I took, and I swear to God, by the third drag, every waiter and bartender was staring at me like, Soder gets to smoke inside. And I was like, this is unbelievable. And I took a couple hits and I put it in like the ashtray, and Esty was like, thank you. But I was like, dude, I got to smoke inside.
That's the ultimate measure of fame. Is that there's literally places where they go like, the city will fine us and shut everything down, and police are gonna come, and he's like, I'm Dave Chappelle. And then he just smokes. You're just standing in the hallway and you're like, you can do this, and he's like, I can, and he just smokes.
It's amazing.
It's crazy.
I bet he could smoke in a hospital.
He
Probably.
would.
Yeah, where he'd be like,
Probably.
oh, that baby's about to be delivered. Hold on a second. Congratulations, it's a boy. I'm not supposed to be doing this so close to your newborn's face.
So true.
Well, damn, I can't believe you shoved that out of your pussy, lady. Your pussy is never going to be the same. He's just sitting there. He's hitting the baby with his knee, with the umbilical cord. Dave, can you knee the umbilical cord? You want to leave a legacy where you're like, don't come back and make it shit. Eddie Murphy should not come back to stand-up comedy.
There's no legacy.
Yes, there
is no legacy. Look, let me see something. Who was one of the best comics that died in the last 10 years? Patrice, right?
Yeah.
None of the kids know him.
That's not true.
That's not true.
They don't.
You're naming someone who's...
Well, if you have no hours out, maybe there's no legacy.
Uh-oh, that's a shot.
Oh, no.
Why didn't you look at me when you said it? You looked at him.
Did I tell you that? I noticed that too.
Yeah. Why did you look at him and not me?
You took the shot
Look
at Bobby.
at me. Look at me and say it.
Yeah, take the shot if you're going to take the shot, dude.
Take the shot.
You going to shoot a guy in the back?
Yeah. That's what you did.
No, you shoot him.
Go ahead.
You know what he did, dude? He sucker punched you.
Yeah,
He walked up to me.
He looked at you.
Boom, and punched you without even... Just say it, you fucking
Go say
coward.
it. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying the legacy thing. You know that you have to put...
Dude, he's getting red. I love it.
Bro.
I love how red he's getting.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Slow down.
You have to put something out there to get a legacy.
I know what I'm saying, though, is that I know so many great comics that have died, right?
Yeah.
Sure. Greg
And
Giraldo,
there's no
Patrice.
legacy.
Okay, but what he's saying is, if you built up something...
No one has it. In this day and age, there's in 100 years, future people are going to go, oh, look at Caligula by Anthony Jeselnik. They're not going to say that.
Someone might.
One guy, who gives a f***, dead.
No, but he's not saying it for himself.
All right, Bobby.
He's saying it for
Bobby,
the sake of...
take the legacy thing out.
Yeah.
As if fans of yours.
Yeah.
If you
come see me live.
But
that's the Jay Leno theory. That's what he says.
Yeah, come see me live.
He's not going to put out hours because he says, just come see me live until I don't do it anymore.
So what I'm saying is that what you did, I'm never going to forget.
Irreprehensible.
What you did, dude?
Yeah.
No, like 9/11, I will never forget.
Never, dude.
Okay? What you did was put a plane inside my body.
Yeah.
2 of them, all right?
You know what?
And I'm falling right now, dude. And what you did, dude, I'm never doing your movie.
Can I tell you this right now?
That movie that you last week, that movie that you wanted me to do,
Bobby, and I'm going to tell you right now. A lot of people say fancy. They say that he took the lessons on how to take off, but never how to land. He was a terrorist from the jump.
I mean, the way you try to hit his building.
Oh, he's 7.
When he looked at you, and then you went and hit me.
But he's building 7.
7. I'm Tower 7.
He collapses.
Yeah, you collapsed. You collapsed him too, dude.
But let's be honest. You are this is very 9/11 because you do self-implode. This is.
What are you doing now, dude?
Nothing.
Yeah, you are.
Nothing.
Whoa, dude.
I'm just saying you look like it. Just looks like maybe the planes didn't do as much damage as some of the internals.
It's an inside job. It's an inside job.
All I'm saying is,
deep state.
I don't know.
Deep state.
Bobby, I don't know if his comment can melt steel beams. That's all I'm saying. I don't know if it's got
Something else was at play.
Yeah, something was at play.
Why, did you notice how it was a controlled fall?
Yeah, it went straight
was
down.
a control fall. Why didn't it spread out?
Yeah.
Where's
by
all
the
the debris?
If you were around,
Where's all the debris?
and if you were around the Fancy Bobby comment, please check in because you might have some carcinogenics.
Paul Giamatti walked by my car the other day.
Oh.
Yeah, I see Peter Dinklage a lot.
Nice.
Really?
That's just
Yeah.
a child at the playground.
Well, oh my God, is that Peter Dinklage? Like, get away from my son. Get away from my son, you pervert.
You should steal him.
Yeah,
You should steal Dinklage.
Good.
You should steal him.
Wow.
throw him in a van.
Yeah. He's worth millions, dude.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Bring him on the show.
Do a corporate gig and be like, check out Peter Dinklage.
Just put him on a city bike and ride away. You're like E.T.
Dude, you get people over and be like, check this out. Just be like, it's Peter Dinklage.
Come on, fly, you.
Yo, dude, you'll never guess. Look what I got.
I'm like,
Anytime you're bombing on stage, you just unzip a duffel bag. Okay, you guys, here he is.
I'm like mad at him because he can't fly. I'm like, we're getting chased by the cops, you fucking asshole. Make this bike fly. What are you good for? I thought you had powers. Come on, let's gotta go. I know. Yeah, he's like,
But you could also snatch him up.
I heard he's, yeah, right. I heard he's kind of a dick.
True.
I heard he's kind of a
He's
dick.
just small.
No, I
Just anybody talking in a man
Put a
voice
blanket around him.
who's small is mean.
You just crash into the East River. You swim away. You swim like, I gotta save myself. You got him tighter in the city bike. The city bike just sinks. We're here with the man who killed Peter Dinklage for no reason.
I thought he had powers.
No. Hold on. Let me explain. They're supposed to have powers.
Oh, man. Dude,
We're here with
I'd be
podcaster and Peter Dinklage murderer micro scene.
I'd be so mad if people were talking about snatching me up and taking me away.
Yeah.
I'd be so mad.
For some reason, it made me a lot less angry than an American crowd.
Because when they heckled,
Because
it was
every
like
fucking late show I
entertaining.
do, the crowd's hammered,
Fool.
like throwing up, people puking everywhere. People throw up every single show.
Yeah, I was there the next night after someone. You were in. Where were you when someone puked up? Fort Worth, Texas.
That was no, that was Fort Wayne, Indiana.
That's Fort Wayne. Sorry,
that was
tight.
an iconic bad show.
That's cool. That's your Beatlemania, though. It's just
Beatlemania is
it's
guys
35-year-old
puking.
dudes be like, ugh.
For real,
girls passing out.
they puke.
Oh shit!
The theater, Detroit, people threw up.
Wow.
They were like, "This is good." The people that own the venue were like, "It's really great to have you," but there were so many people threw up. Dudes puking every show. Then they always tag me before the show. It's like 10 a.m. They're like, pre-gaming, can't wait to see you.
Then you go, he's gonna be a pro.
I'm like, dude, that guy's never gonna make the show. The shows sell out months in advance, and then I get there's like 500 empty seats from dudes that didn't make the show.
What was the polo shirt everyone wore? It's funny a guy getting up early, putting on the Shane Gillis polo, all day long. Like, tonight's gonna be sick.
Tonight's gonna be awesome, dude. Oh, I gotta go home. Comedy clubs was way worse than theaters because theaters I can't see.
Yeah, true.
And there's not like a rush of like waitresses and staff. But the old when I was doing clubs, it would be throw up into your glass. That was a consistent.
That's a gentleman though. That's kind of just
but
fucking.
it was like
Is it the rewind on the night?
It was a natural thing that people just instinctively were doing. Like no one was communicating.
Don't want to miss the show.
This is just a common thing where dudes will just throw up right back into their pint glass.
It's instinctive.
And they did it at like back-to-back shows. I remember, and I was like, "Hey, this is crazy. Why are they doing this now?" No one even rushes to go to the bathroom. They just sit at their table. Straight onto the fucking floor.
Immediately.
Lady in New Jersey was my favorite because she threw up and I was the only one that could see her throwing up because she was doing it. She was in the front row and she was doing it very quietly, but she was drinking red wine. So she was just going. Just a fountain of red puke. And
you're just in the middle of it.
I just had to stop the show going, she's throwing up right now. Four-way and a guy threw up straight onto the floor. And it was so loud. It was so loud. You're like, oh, it just made me cry.
Like morning sickness. Yeah.
It's so
it's a funny scene.
Throwing up's hilarious.
Oh my God.
Throwing up and ruining an entire show.
This whole time they're like, good. Let's get this
I'm
burp
fine.
out. I'm gonna get this burp out.
Oh, I should get up. I should go to the bathroom. Fuck it.
You're in the middle of it.
Four-way and I ended the show. I was like 25 minutes into a set, and I was just like, this thing's done, right? Everybody, we're done.
Yeah, they were messed
There's
up.
a Civil War guy in the front. Half the crowd looked like they were from the Civil War, like just beards, just pieces of shit dudes from Indiana. The guy in the front was so blacked out, he had his head down the whole time, and occasionally he would just be like, I was like, all right, man. Waitress was doing the fart noise. That was that same show. Waitress, literally, while Tommy was on stage, a lady went real loud. I thought somebody actually farted. I was like, damn, that's hilarious. And it was a waitress walking by me. It was like, I did that.
Like as a
waitress literally heckled a comedian.
Oh my God. And then she bragged about it.
And then she told me that, and the whole staff loved it. They were laughing.
She was helping the show.
And then I got on stage, and as soon as I got on stage, I heard the fart noise again. And I was like, was that the waitress? And they were like, the owner's leaning against the wall, like, yeah. I was like, dude, what are you guys doing?
That's great.
Lady in the back just kept going, show us your tits. Do Trump, show us your tits.
You can't put a cardboard goddamn thing in the oven. It will not withstand the high sustained heat of the oven. The only reason I'm arguing this point is because you guys started sucking on that lean cuisine, saying it was a pillar of microwave cuisine. I'm saying fine, it is, but a hot pocket is too. It is the king snack of the microwave. Name me another only microwavable snack that can compete with the hot
I don't think there
pocket.
is another just microwavable snack that anybody enjoys.
Huh?
That's what I'm saying. There is nothing. Nobody enjoys a microwavable
Somebody's
snack.
enjoying it, baby.
What's
40 years, baby.
Can you name even something semi-close to a hot pocket?
No, because they're the kings.
No one's even attempting to make them, DeRosa, because they suck. Nobody, dude. That's a dying thing. That's like an AM radio station.
Jimmy
Nobody
Dean
fucking
breakfast
wants
sandwiches, microwave only. Awesome.
Awesome.
Yes.
Wait, what are we saying?
Jimmy Dean microwave breakfast sandwiches.
Most popular microwave snack.
They're great.
Damn it.
And you got to cook them in a microwave.
That old cowboy knew what he was doing. I'll tell you that. God damn.
I air fry mine.
Okay, here.
Speaking of Italians, have you ever met Chef Boyardee, the famous?
No, but my parents did.
Are you serial?
Yeah.
Talk to me, guy. I had a whole list of questions, but whoa,
New
here
York,
we go again.
New York is a place where you just bump into people.
Yeah.
So all the news anchors and stuff are just, they're going down 34th Street.
I find those are the hardest people to bump into, though, the anchors, because no matter how hard you bump into them, they just won't budge.
That's they're anchors. That's why they're called anchors. They don't move.
I know, but that's why I'm saying, guy, they're tough to bump into.
Yeah. Nonetheless, chefs are there, famous chefs, and
your parents have met Boyardee.
Oh, many, many times.
Talk to me, guy. Like sit and talk to me.
It's just New York. New York, you just there's Chef Boyardee and there's Kermit or whoever, and you just
wait. We talking them up?
Yeah. It's New York. Is it? But it's not like when you're in the city, it's not a special like, oh my God, Chef Boyardee, it's so good to meet you.
Yeah.
It's just like you're on the street, I'm on the street, where I have a train to catch. Good to see you. You know. So they were really friendly with him, and I think they went to see music together.
Went to Broadway.
Radio City Music Hall. So they'd go see.
What they go see?
Liberace.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah.
Did he wear the hat? Does he always wear the hat? Do you know? Did they say anything? No. Okay.
That's like a work hat.
Right. But you almost want him to when you're out because it's like that famous hat he wore.
You want him to, but he doesn't want to.
Yeah.
Because he was actually really good with his fans. That's the thing that was crazy. Like, my parents were like, hey, we'll, shield you from all these people running out. And then people would be like, hey, I love your food. And Chef Boyardee was like, would stop. Talk to them. What's your name?
Yeah.
What's your name? What's your name? What are both of your names?
Yeah.
What are your last names? Where do you live? What do you do? And he really took his time with people because his whole thing was, I'm a chef, but I learned everything I know from everybody else.
Isn't it indicative of a chef to want the details? What's your last name? Who are you? What's your name? Because to them, I feel like with WRLD, and I didn't meet him. You did. So I just stopped.
My parents did.
Your parents did. Stop me if I'm going too far.
Before my time.
But I feel like everything he picks up on these details are ingredients, Fred. You know?
Yeah, and he mixes them all together.
And it's almost like the people, the streets, New York becomes a recipe for that cat.
Yeah. Yeah, which is why he was so big. You know, you don't get to the top.
RD.
Yeah.
You know, they named, Lucas named R2D2 after.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that was the asampalim or whatever, when you can, a kylilim.
Oh.
What's it called when you squish a word?
A kylilim.
That's a kylilim. R2D2 is a derivative of Chef Boyardee. R2D2.
R2D2 is was he one of the robots?
He was the robot, the retarded one, that only knew how to whistle and chirp like a bird that had just smashed into a window.
I bought bagels, but I only bought cinnamon raisin and plain. And Sal came in and he's like, "What the fuck? Who doesn't buy everything bagel?" And I go, "Why the fuck would I have done that?" And he goes, "It's the best bagel." I go, "No, it's not. Cinnamon raisin is." And we started fucking screaming at each other.
It's egg, but go ahead. It's egg or cheese, but go ahead.
Egg?
Egg!
Egg? I've never even seen someone order that one.
It's the one that's always empty?
No, it's not.
Baba.
It's the one that's always
Egg?
full.
Egg or cheese?
Because you get a bagel and put an egg on it.
Nah, dude, egg bagel. Egg, the yellow egg bagel or the cheese bagel.
Let me tell you something.
If you say,
I've said it before and I'll say it again. You lost weight and you used to be beautiful. I don't know what the you're talking about anymore with food.
Egg. Bagel is the best.
You have said shit to me in the last year about food since you lost weight, where I'm just like, he's lost his edge. This is like when Miles Davis stopped doing heroin and the music sucked. You've lost your fucking edge. What are you talking about?
I lost
egg bagel.
I lost my fat edge?
Yes.
What the homeless problem is out of control in this city. I'll tell you that right now. Come on,
Do we have another
man.
mic? What's going on, guys?
Jesus,
Do we have another mic
Moses
here?
is here to part the sea. Get in here with the hobo box and everything.
We can do like backup singers with one microphone. I haven't seen. When was the last time I saw you? You look like a lunatic.
Ah, so cold.
You look like every person in the streets of San Francisco.
You really do. Yeah, it's a.
It's a little thing.
I
They don't give the good ones.
Shoulder
Really?
hair is coming in nicely.
I got some patches. What?
What are you taking?
Ivermectin. Never stopped.
Where have you been? I feel like I'm doing charity here. It's like we're gonna give him a makeover, folks. We're gonna get this guy a job.
It's just too hot out, man. Sun's out, guns out. It is cloudy though, so I have no excuse.
73 degrees.
Yeah, it's hot. It's
Smell like
biked up here.
livestock. What's going on?
Biked up here. It's humid.
Do you fish
get
with
it?
Do you fish with a stick?
Yeah, right. Is there a bag on the end of that stick? Are you riding the rails?
I ride a rail car to rail car. Just looking for friends.
You do look like the second guy in command behind Moses in the desert right now.
Yeah.
I'm here if you need me, Moses.
The only time you actually peripherally hear about new music is usually when it's like a pop star now. You know, it's like Taylor Swift is releasing something. You know, like you don't have to be a fan, but you'll hear that.
Yeah, it permeates.
It's like, and that has to be like because someone's going to do like just
the chair. Sorry, the chair. Sorry, it was the chair.
Scared.
It was it scared the shit out of me. I was in the chair. That's better. Go ahead.
Okay.
Well, guys, I thought I was dying.
Yeah, that scared the shit out of me.
Go ahead. You were saying Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
How true do you think his shirt is? Stand up, Bobby. Is that a true statement?
No gaping holes here. Do I think it's a true statement? I would say it's a pseudo truth.
Okay.
So I would say that it's a pseudo truth that it is true. It's the baseline truth. I think at moments of the day, for sure, you're gaping. I don't think that you're always gaping. So I want to say that it's true now, but through the lifetime of you wearing that shirt today, I think at some point today you will be gaping because I don't think that with the experiences you've had in your life and the things that you've done in your history, you can't not gape a little bit each day.
I
I see. Okay. Gaping progression.
It's almost like an accordion. Like, it's a pressure system. It depends on the barometric pressure. If you're going to higher elevation, if you're taking a flight, there's no way you don't gape. But if we're at sea level, you just told me you just woke up. I don't know that you're necessarily fully gaping right now, but you will gape at some point. So no gaping holes here might be true right now at this moment. By the end of this podcast, I don't know. Delilah is gaping all day, every day. She's in the head of the Gay Pride Parade.
I've seen. She says she has 2 gaping holes.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be honest with you.
I have more.
Yeah.
There, it's like I'm a gape. You're right.
Gape. Yeah.
I gape in
John Wayne Gacy.
You're right. That's right. Very good guy. You're very good and quick.
Thank you. I appreciate
it. But don't do that here.
Have you ever had any chocolate before?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. My first girlfriend, chocolate.
Really?
Yeah. She was, my first girlfriend. The very first time we had sex. I mean, I lost my virginity to this girl. She'd already had sex. The very first time I had sex, we were in my mother's house. My mother wasn't home. We were dating for like 2 months. She was this beautiful black girl, half black, half Jamaican, half Italian. She was a basketball player, right up my alley. And so
Victor Wembanyama.
Yes, that was her name. Yeah. And she looked like she looked like who? Well, let me tell you what. She looked like Sam Cassell.
Sam Morril?
Sam Morril. And so she looked like Sam Cassell. And Vito, put a picture of Sam Cassell up in that. She looked like Sam Cassell with hair.
He's such a weird looking guy.
I know. That's what she looked like. This kid doesn't know who he is. No fucking idea who he is.
Sam Cassell.
Yeah. He's like, I don't see color. I'm 24.
But I wish I had taken more advantage and been more honest, even with the guys that I came up with, to say, I kind of feel like I'm losing myself a little bit. And then by the time I got to the pinnacle, my mom and dad are sick. I'm fighting cancer with them, but I'm also the biggest comedian in the world. And so every day I step off stage and I go right home to like try to, I'm dealing with hospice as the crowd is fucking still rifling out of arena number 180. I was just with Al Dotley, my old tour manager, 181 arenas over a 2-year period. A arenas, B arena, shitty C, like arenas that like shouldn't have even been in. We did Hassan Hussein's arena over in Iraq, legit. Like you name a spot in the world, we went there.
Did you bomb?
But no, I killed, no bombing.
Bobby Altoff.
Yes.
So we had her on BFFs.
You started drama with
Yes. So we asked her, did she
Hook
sleep
up
with
Drake?
Drake?
Yeah.
And she answered, no, this is a text. So we had her on the show. The Drake stuff broke after. But since I knew her, I texted her. I'm like, hey, I'm hearing you slept with Drake and you got divorced. Is that true? Kind of joking. Like, she's like, off the record? No, not true. And something else. We retold this story on BFFs the next week, and our editors edited it and made it appear she was about to confirm something salacious, and it went uber viral. I went ballistic on my social team. I don't want clicks that way. I don't.
I don't know, Dave. I don't know.
No, I don't.
Because you know what that clip was going to do.
But I didn't do it.
But
even before it became a big story, I had already ripped them apart.
But when she says off the record, if you talk about this off the record conversation, then you know what that was going to do.
No, it isn't, because the actual here it isn't, because the actual clip, it was all together. So when we were filming, she said off the record, haha, no, it's not true. I said, here's a response, haha, off the record, it's not true. I said it all together. They cut me. Like the clip cut me.
His point would be, and I'm a fan, but I have to say this. His point would be, if she says off the record, it's off the record.
No, I disagree. If she says off the record, no, it's not true.
Yeah, a misogynist would say that.
If she says
a mischievous would definitely say something like that.
If she says
you machinist,
no, it's off the record. If she says off the record, no, it's not true. Together, those two don't mean anything. If she said off the record, yeah, I slept with him, I never would have brought it up.
She's being sarcastic.
Yes.
Off the record? No, it's not true.
Correct.
Like, off the record, yeah, it's true.
Don't mention it.
You don't have to have something off the record if it never happened.
Right. Exactly.
She wants that lie to be out, or that rumor to be out there, because it's
no, she clearly didn't, because she went nuts.
No.
Because she didn't address them.
No. You guys are saying different thing. What Al's saying is she would like people to think it might have happened.
She definitely didn't. She went crazy.
Can I?
But I understand. I understand like the sarcasm here. It's like if I'm like off the record, never had sex with Paris Hilton. You're like, you don't need to tell me that.
Correct. It was like she didn't say shit. It was like, I was like, did you sleep with Drake and your marriage is ruined? She's like, off the record, no. Like, okay,
Can I push back
what it
one
was.
more time?
Push back. I'm gonna dunk on you, but go.
I don't mind. I'm 5'7". I've been dunked on.
I went to a foot doctor. She goes, your feet, and then she kind of had no words like that, and then she goes, you have no fat on the bottom of your feet. She goes, no wonder you're in pain. You have no fat, and then you have a bone spur on the heel, you have a arch collapse, and you have arthritis and a hammer toe, and I just don't know how you can walk, but through the power of Christ, a little prayer. So anyway, I found a new way to walk.
Okay.
I'll show you. I normally walk on the foot or whatever, but now in New York, I go walk so far. I'm back here, okay, centered here. It's very awkward, but I go.
That looks normal, dude.
I pull myself.
It looks like you're walking not down a hill.
And I just pull it. With this, I can walk a lot farther.
Do they play the Pink Panther music as you're walking down? I can't believe you're striking out on the apps, big guy. It's crazy.
I never thought.
You never thought that was weird?
I never thought the Pink Panther crystallized what I'm doing.
Hey, where you ladies going? Slow down. I got a hammer toe.
And a taser.
It looks like you're walking the wrong way on a moving sidewalk.
Like you got stuck on an escalator?
Yeah. I'm glad my chronic pain is a source of laughter.
The hammer toe's great.
At Joke WRLD. That's it, at Joke WRLD.
And the world is WRLD.
That's a great YouTube channel, Joke WRLD. Check it out.
What's the deal with airplane peanuts?
We would sword fight, me and my dad.
Yeah, hell yeah. That
Did you guys
was fun.
do that?
Yeah.
He would do it over the shoulder, too, when he'd be behind me. You guys didn't do that?
Real? You catch some dribble doing that, dude.
He was good. He had a laser beam.
There's no way you don't catch dribble on the way out. Although you outlast a kid. Your piss is longer than a kid's.
Oh, yeah. I was out of there.
So you were already out of the firing zone.
God,
my mom
that's the
used to
best.
read me books when I took shit sometimes.
That's the best.
Damn.
And I remember the very last time being too old for it. I'd be like, can you read one of those books? And she was like,
It was like, for whom the bell tolls.
Yeah. I'm on chapter 38. Can you start from page 276?
There's a type of girl goes for a guy like you.
Yeah, it's fat chicks. His girlfriend's very beautiful. Beautiful, cool lady.
I can't believe you said that about my lady, dude.
She's beautiful.
He said she's beautiful.
No,
the
that's
fuck?
fucked up, dude.
I mean, great in bed. How do you think she found out about your stuff?
Well, now I know you don't know her.
I've never titty fucked.
With those beauties? All right. Comedy.
Hey, comedy.
Weren't we talking about how Jimmy Kimmel said I look like Pete Sampras but with Down syndrome? And I was like, all right, now that's my new thing. And then Sam, you look like me with Down syndrome. Were we?
I was hoping like Michael Phelps with Down syndrome, but I'll take Corolla with Down.
Well, I'm saying it's not enough that you look like somebody. You need to look like the Down syndrome version of that.
You know what's tough? I just look like Down syndrome. Just Down syndrome. Which is a real bummer.
And then Haley Joel Osment looks like you with Down syndrome. So
I look like your handler. I'm like, he's very functional. Look at him.
I like your chin strap.
Oh, I'm trying.
Yeah, why are you doing that?
This is
Don't
me
do
at the
with the
airport.
mask. You support. You believe the science.
Yes.
You believe the science.
I do.
Push-ups right now. By the way,
Fat people are beautiful. I fell out of a tree last week.
See,
and
I'm not
knocked
climbing a
over.
tree.
Wow.
I think I'm not climbing any.
Dude, just watch porn. Why climb a tree to jerk off?
I was chasing a kid.
I can't tell if this is a Norman bit or
I was climbing a tree just fucking around, and I fell back, and because it would look. You ever see a tree that's so climbable?
Yeah.
Low branch.
Yeah. There's not many climbable trees for me. It's got literally have a fucking ladder on it.
We could get you on a stump.
During the pandemic, we would have shows at Helium.
Yeah.
And they would
Helium's a comedy club in Philly.
Yeah, Philly. They would let me book the show, bring our friends, and then hang out after. It was the only place we could like go to a bar. So Big J would come down every week, and he would bring Molly.
Right.
We would all do Molly. And then it was like me, Norman, and Big J in the green room, and he was like, "Come on, guys, do it." And Norman was like, "I don't know." He was so afraid of it. He was like, I was like, "Dude, do it, you motherfucker."
Love. I feel love.
He took it and freaked out and left. He got on the Chinatown bus back to New York. He was on Molly on the bus.
No.
Oh no!
I took a bus ride home that night.
That was the craziest thing on
You
there.
didn't stay over.
I just panicked.
I get it, because we were surrounded by Jay's minions.
Yes.
So it was
Yes.
like, all right, let's get the fuck out. Anytime I took Molly at that show, I would go sit in the manager's office by myself.
Right.
And be
Anytime
like,
I took Molly at that show was a hilarious statement.
Yeah.
It's like, how many fucking times did you take Molly at
Many
that
times
show?
yes, many times no.
It was a great
so
show.
funny.
It was such a good show.
One time I got shit in my dick.
That'll get you. Yeah.
Yeah, and that hurt.
Yeah, that's like leprosy.
It was bad. There was a throbbing pain.
How much shit you need in your dick to go to to the doctor?
Very little.
Teeny bit.
Tiny amount, like a BB.
How much shit was in her pussy?
Tons. Who said it was a lady?
True.
You've never had a tongue in your ass?
No.
What?
No.
No.
No one's even tried?
We
What do you
knew
get?
you. Several have tried, dude. It's like Excalibur.
None have.
I picture.
Only the true. I'll finally, when I find the right woman to eat my ass, when I find the woman I don't respect at all, I'll let her do it.
I
But
bet you
until
got
then,
a decent a-hole. You seem like you're hairless from the neck
I am
down.
hairless. Thank you.
I knew it. You got the body of an
Hairless
Asian boy.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes.
It feels like it would be very pink.
Yep.
Nice pink.
Pink body.
Nice pink.
Everything. Yeah, I'm a pink man.
Yeah, you're a ham wallet.
Yeah.
I think you might like it. Are you afraid? Do you feel bad for them?
Yes.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
That's how I feel too.
Yeah.
It's not fair. It's
Yeah,
not right.
my
It's fucked
asshole looks like Ari's beard.
Yeah, the hairs down there grow different.
Oh yeah, they're a little harder, a little coarser.
Yeah,
a little
gross.
grayer.
They're rogue. They're angry.
Yeah.
You're hairless, really?
Like
you're pink and hair. You are pink and hairless. You're like a big young mouse.
Oh yeah.
God, sucks getting roasted by so many handsome guys. Literally the three ugliest guys I've ever seen.
That can't be true. Have you looked in the audience?
Yeah, what's up, fellas? Yeah.
Now we got some space, some distance on January 6th. We can talk about it. It's, that
Well,
was
there was another one like 2 weeks ago.
what happened.
Tennessee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They stormed to Tennessee.
Oh yeah.
Trans people stormed it. Trains are just copying white nationalists.
Yeah, right. School shootings, insurrections.
Yeah, for real.
Dicks.
So the trans,
Dicks.
the trans.
I need a topic real quick.
You need a topic?
Yeah.
I don't know. What was the 1920s like?
Roach. God damn it, dude.
What was it like? What were the roaring 20s like?
How's that Model T?
Dude, I threw up a picture of me in college, and people were like, "Oh, where'd you get that throwback Pepsi can?"
How are your slaves? Oh my God, are you really?
It's right by my house.
How
far
what does
away?
that mean?
It's Harrisburg. It's 15 minutes.
They had a nuclear thing there?
Yeah. My parents had to, they had to evacuate.
Damn.
Yeah.
Is that why you got all fucked up?
Yeah.
You were the
Hey, comedy.
Nothing better than a New Yorker's fucking thighs.
You're dressed like a priest.
Tony looks like he runs a gay funeral home.
I do. I actually do. Male corpses only.
We couldn't shut the casket. With
I like
a boner.
I like to put him in the coffin upside down. Pay me the final respects. Open casket, open mind. You know what I mean, people? All right. This is gay funeral director jokes, people. I wasn't prepared. We didn't say
That body is stiff.
Hey guys, the embalming fluid is cum.
That's not even funny, dude.
Oh,
You guys
it's
are fun.
amazing.
If Alex's water breaks, it's gonna be fucking Monster Energy drink. So white trash pussy.
Her mom's right there, Shane.
Shut up.
Ah, Jesus Christ, the umbilical cord of Slim Jims.
Your baby's
so
choking on
funny,
the umbilical
it's so
cord.
funny seeing Alex with a
Snap
big
into a
butt.
Slim Jim. Your baby snapped into a fucking Slim Jim, man.
Alex, it's so weird seeing you with a big butt. It's so weird.
When you have your beard, it's Mountain Dew Code Red.
Alex's mom.
With your suit, you're a Batman
Nasty
villain.
son of a bitch with your fucking bad suit.
You look like the Diddler.
I can't believe that suit wasn't the Diddler.
You look like a Jewish pedophile.
Hey kids, you want to buy some candy?
You mean a Jew?
You mean pedophile?
Hey, pedophiles who don't fuck kids but want to, those are the real heroes.
Those guys
Real
are
heroes.
heroes. Yeah.
They've got the urge.
Key to the city. Or the playground.
You know, we're talking about tipping. You ever go to a strip club that doesn't like throw ones at the ladies?
No.
Yeah.
Where's that?
What do they do?
One that happened to me once in South Carolina. We were sitting there throwing ones, and they were like, "Don't be fucking disrespectful." And we're like, "All right, well, we thought you were strippers."
Yeah.
And
What are you
then,
supposed to Venmo?
I was just in Canada.
What?
I was just in Canada this weekend. We went to a strip club.
They use the
They don't even fucking have ones.
I can't deal with that. I only go to the strip clubs that do Apple Pay. That's all they do. You just go right by the puss. You just double click.
There's a barcode
Yeah,
down there. Little red scanner comes out of the snatch. You get under it.
I remember like the very first one was just a stepmom getting in bed with her son on
Who knew?
vacation.
Who knew?
And she was like, "What are you, hard?"
Yeah.
Oh my God, fine, I'll help.
That was the ultimate. Yeah, that was the first one. That was what they peppered in there.
I go further. Give me blood related.
Really?
Fuck Steph.
Oh, really?
Let's go blood. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, bring it on. I mean, I don't want to do it, but I want to watch it because I want the real taboo. Because step is not taboo to me. They're not even related.
So you just want to see like identical twins 69ing?
Oh,
Just be like, yes,
please,
it's
yes,
complete.
it's complete. Now we're talking.
That's the serpent eating its tail. It's like this is
It's
eternity.
yin and yang, and they're Asian. My lady likes insults in bed, and I can't do it.
Wow.
Yeah, she wants to be just mocked and ridiculed, and I feel too bad.
Have you ever Googled it? Like what you could say?
No.
I mean,
Googled it.
Show me a picture. I'll tell you what to say.
Well, that's the thing is you can't be real.
You should fuck it and be like, "We're never getting married."
What?
You think I'd marry you?
That's the thing.
What
I just
about
say you're a
not-
bad driver and shit.
yeah, that's.
But that doesn't, you know.
Is
She
it
wants
like she doesn't
more.
mean physically mocked, maybe like you're a dumb slut kind of
That's
stuff.
yeah, that stuff.
Well, then that's fine.
I feel weird saying it.
Okay, well then.
Not guilty. I just feel stupid because she asked me to, and then I do it. So it feels forced and weird.
Can you give me an example of what you said?
I'd call her a tard. And
You
a
stupid
queen.
bitch.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, while you're fucking your fiance,
Yeah.
you say you fucking retard.
And it's like through teeth, like, you tard.
Holy
Because
shit.
I feel so stupid.
Holy shit.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to think of insults. That's an insult
wild.
where I come
Fucking
from.
stupid
Your
bitch.
breath smells.
That would work.
I'll be honest, man. It's a very intense thing to be very high on mushrooms.
On the biggest
On this
platform
show,
in
just-
America.
Then you just listen to the dumb fucking conversation. You're like, what?
Yeah, I was fighting
What
through
the
that
heck?
crypto thing. That crypto thing, I almost took a nap.
You know what I mean, Jamie? You go, what the heck?
What the? What the?
Jamie, don't you sit around sometimes?
Yeah, that's what I do.
Jamie, what do you want to talk about, dude? Nobody ever asks Jamie.
Nah, we're That's good. True.
You don't want to know about
He's
that.
a quiet little guy.
He's not little, dude. Jamie's... Yes, Jamie's
Whoa!
a psycho.
I take it all back.
Jamie's a monster.
You got
dude.
more guns.
What's the deal with airplane peanuts?
You guys started out together?
Yeah.
Nice.
Lived together. Grew
Nice.
together. I was his best man at his wedding.
Oh,
Yep.
shit.
He's my guy.
Gave a speech.
Wow.
Gave a speech.
Oh,
The speech was
no.
nice.
Concise.
Was it good?
I was fucked up.
Unbelievable.
Were you?
Unbelievable.
Yeah. I was like,
Bud Lights?
yeah.
How many?
I have no idea. A wedding? Dude, you think protect our parks or something?
Yeah. Came in abstract
A
number.
wedding. I like wet my pants. And I was like, oh shit, I got to give a speech. I was like, I'll be all right. I'm used to giving speeches. I got up there. I was like, Matt's wife, you're crazy. Matt, you're fucking nuts. This thing might be crazy enough to work, folks. That was it. That was the whole speech. Got hit with an office party in Irvine. And a woman, dude, 2 women. It was a holiday party. It was during Christmas.
Yeah.
A lady just sat like this. Because you know how the tables are going that way?
Yeah, yeah.
They didn't face me. They faced each other and just went. The whole fucking show. There was an old woman going,
dude, can I tell you that I tried to do like the ultimate road dog move and invite a dude on stage with me and it backfired.
Of course it backfired. Why'd you do that?
He just yelled at me the whole time.
I do want to go to Butcher and watch them just
fuck the meat.
Whoa.
break down a cow. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Cut it up.
You could do it.
Fucked up, dude.
That's not that fucked.
There's a butcher like right around the corner.
Nah, if you went in there like, can I watch? They'd be like, get the fuck out. They would wave knives at you. They would wave a knife at you, dude.
Also, it's a Muslim butcher.
Ooh.
So they're doing it. Yeah.
You would defile the space.
They have
Really?
to like
Gentiles can't even watch?
point the animal in a certain direction or something.
I think so.
They do wild shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they gotta kill it a certain way.
Yeah,
That's
kosher
it.
and halal are
cut the throat.
similar.
Yeah.
That is funny. They're over there like bombing children, and then they're like, "Wait, hold on, cut the cow to the east." And it's
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, how about you guys get your priorities in order, you fucking dumbasses?"
My dad called my mom a dumbass this fucking last night.
Really?
Yeah. Something about taking out the trash. He was like, "Phil, you have to take the trash out." He's like, "I'm doing it right now, you dumbass." He closed the garage door, and I was like, oh, "Mom, you're gonna." And she's like, "This is how he talks all the time." And I gotta go. And then he comes in. I'm like, "Dad, what did you just call Mom?" He's like, "Shane, you're a little fuck. You're like a little fucking girl." All I do is fuck with him. When I'm home, I fuck with him start to finish, dude. I'm like, "Dad, what are you doing today?" He's like, "I gotta do a couple of things. Gotta sign the book." I'm like, "You signed the book again? Oh, gotta go to the fucking men's club again, Dad?"
Sign the book.
He's like, "What, Shane? Shut up." And I'm like, "Well, how are you getting there?" He's like, "I'm driving."
Like, what?
I go, "Well, how are you gonna get back then?" I just force him into admitting he drinks and drives every day.
My mom used to lay on the couch, and I would just sit on her when I was little. That's like
Yeah.
she would watch TV, and I would just fucking sit on my mom while she watched TV, and I would just watch TV with her.
I laid on Phil watching football.
That's pretty sick.
Too late, like I was big, and I was a big fucking kid. I was huge, dude. I was like 5'8", laying on him. It was like 2 adult men just laying on each other watching football. He was probably buzzed as hell too. He was probably fucked up, dude. He was probably shit faced. I remember the thing I remember most is just my head would be on his stomach, and it was just constantly like even as a kid, I was like, "That's crazy. Something's wrong."
My dad's publicly horny now.
Sick.
It's not good.
Biden had to tone that down.
Publicly horny.
What do you mean he's publicly horny?
He'll like see a girl wearing
yeah.
like knee high boots, and he'll be like, "Not bad."
Yeah, like
Not bad at
you get
all.
an age, you start hitting on waitresses.
Yeah.
Like totally. It's everyone laughs.
Right, like my mom died, and now my dad's like,
"Oh yeah,
too bad you're married, huh, Sam?" And like pointing to like tens, and I'm like, "Yeah, Dad, that's all." That's
Well, that
stopping
wasn't
that. Yeah, that's all that's preventing this from happening here.
So he's talking sniz now.
Yes, dude.
You gotta talk sniz
dude,
with him.
my dad, God bless him, he'll be like, "Yeah, sorry, buddy, I can't come up and watch the game. I'm the head of this grief group, and I got to do a one-on-one with this lady. Her husband died about 13 years ago, and she's really going through it." And it's like, "Dad, just say you're going on a date.
Yeah,
we're happy for you. You did your time with Mom. You rode hard for her. Please be getting it in, because I don't want you to become like a model train guy or like a birdhouse collector. Like,
what are you talking about?
Please
put a hooker with him."
Hey, honey, you can't be mad. My dad's here. I'm spotting my dad.
I'm having a 3-way with my dad.
Dudes have done it on Cat House.
You gotta kill yourself. I know. On Cat House, yes. I'm taking my son to get laid. That's the horniest dad of all time.
My dad's worried he doesn't know all the new tricks, honey. So I'm here holding his hand. Ugh, that would be. I would cut my penis off and send it to my mom's grave.
That's a nut. Dude,
If you got your dad's ass,
he'd Van Gogh your dick. That is the nut. The post nut clarity of a 3-way with your dad is suicide. That's suicide, dude. As soon as you nut, you're like,
yes. Or you ascend and you're like, nothing does matter.
Yeah, true. Me and my dad are like Vikings.
Yeah.
This is like an ancient thing.
This is a ritual.
This is what men are supposed to do.
It's like at the end of it where they lock tongues.
We're definitely not reaching the weirdest level of gay there is.
Yeah.
Oh, my dad would probably be better at it than me too.
I can't even imagine seeing my dad's face receiving sexual pleasure. That would be so fucking weird, dude.
Oh man, you think he's your dad? So he definitely.
What are you doing down there? Oh. What the hell are you doing?
Hey, no horseplay.
Yeah,
my boy's over there.
God damn it! I'm about to come.
He's pissed. Yeah.
How much of them coming do you think is like them getting up?
Definitely.
That's like miniature O-face.
Oh, Christ.
He'd wink at you too because it's your dad.
He would, yeah. He'd have some zinger.
Not bad.
Shane, let me tell you. Not bad.
It runs in the family.
Shane, I want to go.
Shane, come here. Come here. I'm about to come. Shane, get over here. God damn it. God damn it.
What if your dad came in like 2 minutes and then you went for like a half an hour? Oh, you just sat there.
Jesus Christ, Shane, you're going to hurt her. Slow down. Jeez.
Hey, Shane, save some for the rest of us.
Oh, man.
Imagine watching your dad's erection fail in front of a hooker.
Like an expensive one, too.
Oh, that's so sad, dude.
Did you ever get into supernormal stimuli?
What's that?
How like they trick butterflies into dedicating their whole lives.
Yeah, this is all I've ever wanted.
We're
for real. For 7 years. This is the moment, dude. I was wondering how he would do. I was wondering. I knew you were gonna do this, dude.
He sent me the longest fucking text
I was so
message.
afraid.
Like bummed out that he's asking me to have you come along, and I was like, yeah, for sure.
I know,
but it was
but
like
it's
this
a tough ask.
long thing. No, it's
Appreciate
There
that.
was like 8 texts.
That's the kind of guy he is, dude. Because
It's
it is
not-
risky because you don't
yes,
know. You'd be like, this motherfucker's fucking changing my show.
Yeah, but he knows me.
I know we're friends, but like it's still like a hey, you want me to bring another guy? It's kind of
No.
Yeah, I know.
Let's go.
But I also knew in my heart of hearts, Matt would rise to the occasion and say things like, "Have you ever heard of super stimuli or whatever
Supernormal.
bullshit that was?"
I have a non-popular take on Frank Sinatra. Glorified karaoke singer. That's what I think.
Wops love him. You gotta watch out.
What is that
Glorified-
based in?
He's just
Just
the way I
personal
hear
opinion.
it. I could literally do all of his songs probably better.
No, this is what I've heard this opinion before, and I want to congratulate you for being on the intelligence level of Big J Okerson, who's the other person that expressed this to me. That crooning was easy and anybody could do it.
Dude, have you ever been to an Italian wedding? Every Italian dad croons at their daughter's wedding.
You
true or false?
They croon to say
true or
goodbye.
false?
They say they know their baby girl's
I will tell you this.
She's gonna get plugged tonight, so I gotta sing.
It's like that take on.
I would croon if a guy came to my house to pick up one of my sisters to go on a date. I would croon. I was younger. I was 6 years younger, but I would still croon.
That's funny.
I go, tonight is the night.
That's funny.
You're gonna finger my sister.
Did she get mad?
Oh, they'd get mad, especially the black ones.
Yeah,
me and my dad would croon.
That's so
If we saw a black guy come to pick up our sister, or, you know.
That's so funny.
Calling the cops on that Denali.
If I'm taking Adderall, it's a big day.
Dude, what's a
But
dose?
whoever I'm with, there's always somebody around that is prescribed.
Yeah, it's 10 to 20. I would say it's like 10 to 20.
Always. It's crazy.
Yeah, 10 to 20 milligrams probably.
10 to 20. Sometimes you run into people that are like 30, fucking 40 milligrams.
Crunch the time release.
We Googled the
What's that?
number.
I think Portnoy said he takes a 30. But I was like, I didn't bring it up. I was like, that's a lot.
Some
That's a
people
lot,
munch
dude.
the time release too. They have little balls and you can crack down on them and just get it all at once.
Bro, I've tried to snort those things. Those are some dark evenings.
Yeah, dude.
Plastic balls.
Oh, dude. I tried.
This is crazy.
I tried drinking on it twice. The one time I was in college, I was on the Adderall. I didn't realize even like what it was. I was drinking on it. I got all zoomed out, and I was like at the kind of not like a super high level of a concert. And I was like, I'm gonna jump down to the next level. And I tried to jump down, and I got kicked out immediately. It was fucked up. It was fucked up.
Yeah,
I was like, if I could time it perfectly where all the guards' backs are turned, I'll jump down to the pit, climb up, and jump into the other area. And
You're trying to get it up to the stage.
They just snagged me. Yeah,
of course.
They snagged me.
You're on
instantly.
meth. That's
I was like,
meth.
I'll jump into the crowd, I'll blend, and the crowd just parted as I jumped into them.
Bro.
The guy just beat the fuck out
I was
of
at
me.
a South Carolina team. He beat your ass. He saw you
Dude, knocked
jump
my
down.
one shoe off. Knocked my one shoe off. I got back in. with one. I kicked my other shoe off so I didn't look suspicious. So I walked in my socks, and they thought my friend was me, and they started kicking him out. And I just let it happen. I was like, fuck it. My friend had to get kicked out, and then I got kicked out again, and then I snuck back in a third time.
Yeah.
No lie.
You're
in my
Tom
socks.
Cruise. This is Mission Impossible.
I was on Adderall. That's why I cannot drink on Adderall. I snuck in. I snuck in with the Aramark workers. I just walked in with them, only in my socks. And I climbed up through under the bleachers, and I just emerged into like some seating. People were like, ah! I was like, dude, it was the Beastie Boys. Like, oh, dude, I love this song.
From under the
it was like Intergalactic Planetary, and it came up.
Oh my god, it's amazing.
Can't have it, dude.
Speaking of,
I can't have that shit.
Sneaking. You're gonna appreciate this. Sneaking at a stadium. I was gone. It was an all-day tailgate. I was at South Carolina versus Tennessee, SEC football. It's a night game in South Carolina, and I'm standing there, and there's just a tiny fence between me and the handicap section, and I just stepped over it. No one batted an eye, dude. I was standing there just for real. I was on the field, dude. I left my friends. They were in the student section. I was just shit-faced walking around, and I was like, stepped in, and dude, people were like looking at me like, checks out. Fully checks out.
Yeah, if you just do that.
Yeah. I mean, that's my face when I'm blacked out. I was just. People are like, this guy, he's by himself.
Someone just brought you a blanket.
Yeah, thanks, man.
How fucking creepy is that?
That's fucking weird.
I called the place on the way up here.
Nice.
It's
give him
not.
hell.
It wasn't the place. I did give him hell. It wasn't the place. Well, they were like, it's not us. First of all, I was like, dude, I was like, I heard you guys are like doing like divisive political rhetoric for 1-year-olds and 4-year-olds. I'm like, can you explain to me why you would do that? And they were like, that's a very interesting question. That's their response. It's not us. It's the people we hire to come do it here. You might want to talk to them, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, I hear that. But I'm like, you understand that's weird. Like, why would you want to get into the minds of like pre-verbal children? I'm like, that's what the like early medieval Catholic Church did. I was like, you want to
tell them that?
Yes. So I'm like,
Damn.
I'm hitting them. I'm like, that's like when you want to like give a message that needs to get into very little kids' heads. I'm like, that's really weird and sinister shit. And I'm like, you guys should really not do that. And they were like, well, I mean, we don't have any control. I'm like, well, you hired the people, so you're letting them in your building. And it's like, I was like, they can't even comprehend these ideas. So why would you be like trying to like, someone's trying to repeat them into their head as if like, to like indoctrinate. I was like, that's fucking weird, man.
It is.
Like, can you imagine if I ran a story thing for like pro-Trump things for like 1-year-olds?
They would have shut it down immediately.
I was like, that's crazy.
All the lesbians that work there would run in and go, I am not a man.
And I was like, dude, the message aside.
This is a boy. He's got a penis.
It's like,
he's a girl. She's got a vagina.
Color purple. It's for girls.
Purple's fucking gay as fuck.
Any boys
Unless
like
you
purple
like the
here.
Vikings, dude. That's pretty sick. Let's talk about the purple people eaters. Good defense. We should do just dude fucking story time.
We have to, dude.
Today we're reading the swimsuit edition by Sports Illustrated. Whoa!
Girls, beat it.
Yeah.
We don't trust you. Won't tell your friends.
You guys
about
won't
what
be
we're
able to
looking at.
read. You guys can't fucking read shit anyway. We got some fucking dumb sex books for you guys upstairs. Crime novels, retards.
He got booked to go to Florida, and he was like, I was like, I'll just come with you, and I'll like host. And you were booked to feature.
Yeah, we did
So
we did a
brought
whole
me-
Southern tour.
A whole Southern tour. He brought me. I don't think anyone wanted me there at all. He brought me there. I forgot underwear first of all. I didn't pack underwear. I had no undies the whole time.
I was a feature, and I was like, I got a guy I'm bringing. That's great.
That's hilarious. The headliner stole his jokes. Yeah. The headliner was a guitar guy, and Shane would go up. I was bombing constantly, and Shane would go up. He was doing well, and the headliner started just like he was bombing on a guitar. Then he'd start doing callbacks to Shane's bits.
He did the whole,
and then he started just incorporating them into it. Was the craziest
did my
shit.
act. By the last couple
Dude,
shows, he was just stealing the
It
thing.
was crazy, dude.
Whoa! But it was when I was new, so I was like, "That's cool." You know, I was new enough to be like, at least he's saying that was good.
True.
But that was, dude, it was me, him, and the headliner in a comedy condo in South Carolina. We just fucked with this dude. He sucked so fucking bad, dude.
we were in a back green room, and there was like a plastic. You know, the plastic is supposed to look like crystal. Yeah. It's like plastic, like table stuff with lunch meat, and this guy's just crushing bologna, being like, "Guys, I'm on the road all the time. I can get pussy anytime I want." We're like, "Okay, dude."
Because he was like, "Man, if I was your guys' age, if I was single like you guys, I'd be getting pussy too. I could go out there and get pussy if I wanted, but I'm not gonna." Like, dude, he was standing eating lunch meat on a tray in a club in South Carolina.
He's a guitar act.
Yeah, we're in like a closet, like a Mexican bowling alley. He's like, "Dude, I could clean up out there, dude. You guys have no idea." We're like, "Dude,
oh god,
pretty sure you're just crying when we came in here."
He was absolutely. That was a fun fucking trip,
dude. That was so fun.
It was so funny. Me and him were young and just bullying a headliner, just fully like, "Oh, is that what you said?" Back in the condo, and he'd be like, "Yeah, that is."
Richie Incognito's bully reputation goes back to 2002.
Yeah. Bro, listen to this. Like, so Rigoni, a dude who busts wedges.
Brock Lesnar.
Yes.
He's
a massive Brock Lesnar.
Yes.
Huge.
Yeah.
But this dude who was busting wedges, he ends up getting beaten up by jumped by these frat guys. So they have this team meeting, fucking preaching like, this is a band of brothers. Like, you don't let nothing happen. So Richie Incognito gets Rigoni. They don't really know each other that well. He goes, "Hey, after practice, like, I'm going to take you. You're going to show me where this guy's house is." After practice, he gets him in the pickup and they're driving down Greek Row or whatever. And he's like, point out the frat, like which one it was. And Rigoni like points it out.
Oh my God.
They park it. Richie goes up, knocks the door, right when they answer. He fucking kicks the door in and just starts beating up the frat. Starts beating up the frat, dude.
Dude, get off me, dude. What the hell, dude?
Probably guy standing up on
that. If you were up in your room and you heard your brother screaming, I'd be the dude in Saving Private Ryan, just sitting in the stairwell, like, no way.
I'd jump out the second floor. I'd be like WTC. I'd jump out the second floor, dude. Like,
They're probably all high. That's literally a nightmare. They're like, this isn't real. The biggest dude on earth just broke into the house. If he did that right here,
Bo Pelini was on
every
that.
man for himself.
Bo Pelini was on that staff. Coach Bo was on that staff, and when he recalls that, he remembers like kind of the coaches talking about it. And then the next day, when it's like the headline or stuff's coming out about it, they're thinking like, "Oh shit, we shouldn't have got the boys going." Richie's gonna fucking
team meeting.
murder
Like, somebody's got to do something about this. Holy fuck!
Oh.
That is a true nightmare.
Damn.
It was always
biggest. Think of being high in college. You're like listening to fucking Asher Roth.
You have a gelled spike and a visor on. You're like, "No, dude, come on, man.
I got so much fucking pussy last night." Straight to fucking the scariest thing possible.
That would be a fun show. Navy SEALs infiltrate frat houses, and just like how quick can Navy SEALs take down frat dudes?
Yeah,
you should do it for one of your next little sketches.
Little.
do one of your little skits.
Why don't you do one of your little skits on that?
I just beat a little bit.
Lemaire, shut him up, dude.
Oh yeah. Why don't you explain the
Lemaire's Sean's
dynamic?
boss now. We hired
Matt,
Lemaire.
I can tell you this though,
hold on. This is very important to this is an important part of canon.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we hired Sean's our producer, but we hired Lemaire. We had fired Lemaire traditionally.
Yes.
I got
Lemaire
fired
was
for
our original producer.
Because one time he was original producer.
He was just unbelievably bad at it.
Yeah, he just fucked up constantly. We had someone sat out of frame for an entire time.
He deleted one episode. He would eat on camera. You'd hear him fucking crackling. You'd be high as shit. All of a sudden, you'd hear a bag of chips start to open. It was usually during a lull where we had nothing to say. There's some chips, so we were both like, "Fuck him! It's his fault."
That's funny.
So we fired him, and by the way, took the firing like a champ.
Like a fucking champion. Dude.
Yeah,
he was just like, "Oh yeah, I get
Why
it."
you acting like you got fired? Why are you talking like you got fired from Microsoft or something? You got fired from this. Who cares?
No, I know, but I'm saying we're friends,
right?
So it was weird to
And
be
it was
like,
before the pod was big, right?
it was right when it was starting to
He
get
was like, "You're doing me a favor, dude. To come sit and watch you guys."
It was Fortune 300 at the time.
yeah.
Fortune 300.
Now it's Fortune 5.
All right, you guys are doing real well. I see the charts. I do. I see the charts.
Which one, bar or this one?
Which one? The one that we're number one on?
I see charitable. I don't care for it.
Shut up over there.
This show's always
This isn't your
above-
mom's house.
Yeah, I've gotten over a lot of that where I'm like, I know I'll at least get 60 people now, which is just enough.
The Cleveland and Pittsburgh ones are fucking me up. Those are
they
giant theaters?
See, that's all. God,
we got greedy. We had them both sold out.
I'd be shitting myself.
They were like, we think you can sell this out again if we add another. I'm like, all right, do it.
Try it, yeah. Yeah, worst comes to worst, you pack them all up front.
I'm not doing that.
Scattered.
Don't hurt my feelings. No, so you sit where the ticket you bought. All right.
Hire ushers.
Yeah.
Hire ushers.
Check his ticket. He doesn't look like he could be up front. Riffraff.
Go up from the back.
Yeah, I was like, no.
That'd be funny if it was just like 100 people in the very upper level.
Awesome.
That would be actually pretty sick.
Yeah.
You could jeer them. Just be like, pfft.
Losers. I'm not a loser for not selling this.
If I bought a ticket, I'd be right here.
You're the ones who are losers.
I'm making money.
Pittsburgh and Cleveland. What are you doing, dude? I thought we had a relationship.
But yeah, I'm not.
Come on.
Oh, bro, if the thing comes to me, I'm gonna snag that thing.
Go ahead, dog. If you snag it.
I made contact, but I didn't snag. Oh God, it was in my hand. It's dead right
what
there.
What a fucking snag, dude.
It's dead, dude.
Did you find the body?
Hold on, give me the light.
I saw him go down.
I smashed that thing to smithereens.
Wow, that was crazy. You grabbed that, dude.
Bro, I'm at the top of my fucking game right now.
Yeah, there it is. I see him.
Shoe?
I see him. It's official.
Zoom in, Gardy.
That's big.
Snag, saw him, and then threw him down and stomped him.
That's big.
I got him twice.
Hold on, let me take a picture like the guys who found Saddam.
What's the deal with airplane peanuts?
Bill Burr, Shane Gillis, Jim Norton, Keith Robinson, Dave Attell, Dice Clay, and a whole lot more took the stage last week to perform at the 10th annual Patrice O'Neal benefit in New York City.
To see a show with Attell, Dice, Jon Stewart, Shane Gillis, Norton, I mean, just a killer lineup, and Billy just kills. He kills. It was one of the best out of 10 years. I think because of me holding it together.
I think, yeah. I mean, those other names are good. They're pretty good names, and they're good comedians. But yeah, it was really because of Rich Voss.
The About section for this year's event reads, if you never saw him live, the genius of Patrice O'Neal is not something that can be described. He was beyond a comics comic. For anyone who ever met him, saw him perform, was on the receiving end of his signature trash talking, or simply passed him on the street, you never forgot the experience.
White guys got a signal for nice booty, and it's subtle. It doesn't even involve like verbal content. You don't really have to talk. You just, if I'm standing next to you at a bus stop, this is universal. White guys signal for nice booty, and a woman walk by. Don't confuse that. Don't confuse that with nice chest. That's different. Nice chest is. Yeah, black men, black men turn into ventriloquists. We see a nice ass. We're like, damn.
The ultimate comics comic seems like people's favorite way to describe Patrice O'Neal, who sadly passed away on November 29th, 2011. To this day, it's still super common to hear comedians sharing their favorite Patrice O'Neal stories on a regular basis, and many even refer to him as potentially the greatest comedian of all time.
Patrice, who to me is one of the greatest of all time.
Sure. For sure.
Patrice is by far, he owns a part of comedy that nobody else can touch. There's other people that have like categories where they're number 1 or 2 in the bench, but he's the only fucking guy who ever did that. And he was just about to get even better, and he was already just, he would now be just everything.
Oh my God, he would be, if Patrice had a podcast, it'd be the greatest podcast ever.
Yes.
Ever.
Yeah.
He would have been the king.
Patrice O'Neal is, in my opinion, the greatest comic to ever live. He's also my last comedic inspiration. I've not been inspired comedically since him. That's not to say that there aren't great comics, and there aren't people who have done things that are very funny. But I have yet to see somebody do comedy that I thought was a better version of what Patrice did. Patrice was comedy perfected in the way that I view comedy.
Did he influence your comedy at all? Did he ever say to you, oh man, you need to go like this way or that way? Or
he used to try to do that to me in the beginning, which was funny, which was classic him, because I'd actually been doing stand-up longer than him, and he'd been doing it. He was already pontificating. But like, the thing about him, I remember him was like early on, he was challenging himself, like going on stage and opening with a different joke. And like when you're a new comic, when you first start, like you're a new joke. Your opening joke is your life raft.
Yeah, that's a
like
risk,
this is gonna
man.
give me. And he's, you know, he was kind of doing stuff like that. But yeah, he was. You know, it was. We were both two fucked up kids, so we had to, you know, good times, bad times, had to like fucking take breaks from each other. I remember we used to take breaks from white people in general. And like I had to take breaks from going down to the cellar sometimes. It's like I just don't want to go down there and just fucking have to have all my deflector shields up and be fucking, you know, shooting claymores over at everybody. It was a fucking war. It was so stupid. It's really been glamorized, that table at the cellar, but it was, what we did was stupid.
Patrice is a similar type of thing, right? He was like a cornerstone of comedy in New York. When people talk about like people getting silly or being stupid, they go, God, I wish Patrice was here to see this.
Yeah, Patrice, yeah, he had that world-weary kind of swag about him. Early on, me and him didn't like get along, but we became friends because this guy was like, he was a real deal.
He was a real deal. God, I wish he stayed alive.
I do too, man.
Oh, the comedy he would have put out during all this shit.
And well, that's interesting because I don't know what would happen to a guy like him in this context.
He's not buckling. I'll tell you that.
I know. So I say,
right.
I don't know what's going to happen to him.
The Patrice thing that I lived, so Jay was, we used to go to Patrice's house for like 4th of July or something. He always had a party at his house. And so I got invited, and Jay, and then I got into it with someone else, one of Patrice's friends, basically, and he was like, and he told Jay, hey, Patrice doesn't want Nate to come to the party. And then Jay calls Patrice and is like, well, the context of this too is like, so Patrice would always ask me, I grew up in the South, like I grew up, you know, Christian in the South, typical Southern upbringing, going to church, all this stuff. So Patrice knew that, and he would ask me, like, do you believe in dinosaurs and stuff? And I would just go with what I would say no. I believe in them, but like, it was, you know, I was like, I want to just say no. Like, I'm not going to give him what he wants.
Right.
Because then he would make fun of you and it'd be great.
Right.
So I would always do that. And so then, so Jay calls him and says, hey, our other guy says that Nate can't come to your house for that party. And Patrice was like, what? He goes, I didn't say that. He goes, that dude doesn't believe in dinosaurs. You don't think I want that in my house? I want that all over my house. He goes, he can come to the party. And I've lived my life by that. With that open-mindedness to go, if someone came up to me and was like, I don't believe in the moon, I'd rather talk to that guy than a guy that does believe in the moon.
So this movie on Netflix is called Old Dads. It's just not that interesting of a narrative overall.
There's definitely going to be some people that will be ticked off by watching this.
He kind of looks at what's the norm now and is like, I'm gonna poke buttons.
It's an acknowledgement that the world is changing. This is something that I think people go through with every generation.
The reviews on Bill Burr's new Netflix movie, Old Dads, are very bizarre. On one hand, you have people claiming it's the best movie they've seen in 15 years, while at the same time, there's critics calling it an unfunny assault. In fact, when you look up Bill Burr's new movie on Rotten Tomatoes, things only get more unclear. The movie boasts an impressive 90% audience rating from people who have seen the film. Yet the movie critics on Rotten Tomatoes have made it known they did not appreciate Bill Burr's directorial debut, and even going as far to call it, quote, a boorish and obnoxiously vulgar comedy that, since it can't claim any other great distinction, might as well have been expressively written to break the all-time record for using the F word in a major studio movie. So how is it possible for these two scores to be on such polar opposite ends of the spectrum? Do these scores even matter? And if so, which one matters more?
You a doctor, or you just like one of those WebMD guys?
For those of you unfamiliar with the concept of this movie, Old Dads was released in theaters October 13th before moving to Netflix 1 1 week later. Described as Bill Burr's stand-up in movie form, this film is a story of 3 childhood best friends who became fathers later in life and find themselves battling preschool principals, millennial CEOs, and anything created after 1987. Basically, it's loosely based on Bill Burr's own life experiences of becoming a father at age 49 and having to raise his children in a very different world than the one he grew up in.
I didn't realize like how much the world had changed. Like my daughter's in kindergarten now, and I was in kindergarten 50 years ago. So just the whole way that they teach, like everything, literally, I'd be like, "Oh, you on the jungle gym?" And she'd be like, "It's called the structure." and then I'd be like, "Yeah," and then I'd be like, "Oh my God, I said jungle. Am I, was that borderline racist now? Like, what did I just say?" And you just start freaking out.
Bill Burr has successfully touched on this concept of growing up and how the world has changed many times on stage, as well as in his animated series F is for Family. But for some reason, none of those projects drew nearly the same amount of scrutiny from critics as Old Dads. Yet, as we just saw, the audience rating is still fantastic. So if you're a neutral person with no preconceived notion of Bill Burr, trying to decide if you should watch this movie, which rating are you supposed to believe? The first thing to consider is that the audience rating is made up of over 500 people who saw the movie and chose to leave a review, while the tomato meter score comes from the minds of just 32 paid critics. Obviously, these reviewers are not doing a great job truly gauging how the masses feel, especially when you look at the reasons they give for not liking this film. Almost all of their comments come off anti-comedy and slightly political, but if you really want to prove how out of touch these reviewers are, just go back to the quote we shared at the beginning of this video from one of Rotten Tomatoes' top critics, Todd McCarthy, who called the film boorish and vulgar because of the frequent use of the F word, as if any Bill Burr fan would be turned away by profanity. And if you need any more proof that these ratings are more personal than professional, Todd McCarthy went on to say, quote, "It's not clear how they pulled it off, but some of these guys have attractive wives who put up with them for some reason. Burr knows how to write popular stuff for popular-seeking viewers. The more foolishly and irresponsibly his miscreants behave, the more the audience seems to get off on material that would appear to hit home with everyday audiences. Basically, they want to be Peter Pans who also get laid." I have no idea why he started talking about their real-life wives, but the fact that movie critics like Todd McCarthy's opinions barely matter to anyone nowadays is part of the beauty of comedians becoming so connected with their own audiences. Just take Tom Segura and Burt Kreischer, for example. They've been pitching a funny movie idea for years now called Fat Astronauts. If Fat Astronauts ever does get made, it's almost guaranteed the audience score will be somewhere in the high 90s from huge fans who really enjoyed the project, while the critics would probably clock it around 1% and complain about body positivity in outer space.
Houston to Space Shuttle 2. Is Tom there? Yeah, this is Tom. We're getting a reading that there's cum everywhere.
Yeah, I've been jacking off a lot. Sorry, I didn't know where to put it.
I've been blowing it into the walls.
We're sending porn stars up to help you out.
In all reality, Old Dads is probably not a 90%, but it's definitely not a 17% either. The people of Earth have widely different interests and senses of humor, and the only opinion that really should matter when it comes to if a movie is good or not is your own. So if you haven't yet, go watch Old Dads on Netflix, after you finish this video, of course. Guest spots from last week: The Joe Rogan Experience had a fight companion and a sauna mod. Two Bears One Cave was Tom and Sam Morril. Kill Tony this week was Cam Patterson and David Jolly. Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast had a fireside chat. Are You Garbage had on Heather McMahon. The Honeydew talked with Tommy Buns. Keenan Thompson was a guest on Whiskey Ginger. Flagrant had Akash sit down with Stiff Socks. YMH talked with Girls Gotta Eat. David Lucas was on First Date. And Bobby Lee went on Chrissy Chaos.
To me, it's difficult because, when I'm on the road, when you have a house full of kids, you can't masturbate. Like, you can't. I can't have little kids, little girls running around. And it's almost impossible. I can't go in the shower. I can't do it. So when I'm here, like staying at a friend's house or in a hotel, I masturbate. I jerk off all the time. And
your porn or your imagination?
ESPN.
Oh,
yeah. This
like
time,
Sports Center.
Yeah, I was just jerking off to the U.S. Open.
When you're watching MSNBC, are you thinking about Ari Melber or Rachel Maddow?
When I'm thinking about, I'll go back to when I was like in my late teens, early 20s, when I had sex with this 53-year-old woman named Barbara, and it was like she wasn't even that hot. And
how do you know she's 53?
She told me she was 53. She was one
check
of my
her ID?
She was one of my mom's friends.
Oh, you know that?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
And so I had sex with her, and I think about that time.
How old were you again?
I was 19.
And she was 53?
She was 53. She had a tattoo.
No condom?
No, I'll never forget. She had a tattoo of the Costa Rican flag on her back. I said, I thought you were a white woman. She goes, I am. I just love Costa Rica.
This past weekend with Theo Von spoke with a New York City garbage man. The Tim Dillon Show welcomed Mike Cannon and Mike Feeney. Adam Ray was on Tiger Belly this week. The Blocks podcast had on Brian Regan. Anthony Bowens was on Hey Babe. We Might Be Drunk had Todd Barry on the show. Nikki Glazer was a guest on Take Your Shoes Off. Being Ian with Jordan welcomed Jamie Morgan. Ali McCosfie visited Stavi's World. We interviewed Brian Simpson here on Joke WRLD. Neil deGrasse Tyson got on Steve-O's Wild Ride. And You Know What Dude posted their Skangfest episode featuring Mark Norman, Joe DeRosa, and Tommy Pope. As far as new stand-up specials, they're either out right now or coming out soon. Louis Katz, the best comedian you've never heard of, is a hilarious 52 minutes of stand-up comedy over on Louis' YouTube channel that you have to go check out if you haven't seen it yet. Pete Holmes' I'm Not For Everyone premiered last week on Netflix. We also had Noel Miller upload his debut stand-up special to his YouTube channel. And Doug Key, Mother of the Year, is out right now on Mark Norman's YouTube channel. And a few specials in the works that will be coming out soon. Trevor Wallace is set to release his debut stand-up special on Prime Video November 14th, titled Pterodactyl, which has a lot of comedy fans buzzing with anticipation. It was also revealed that Dave Chappelle just got done filming his latest special last weekend. We'll be sure to keep you updated on more information regarding that project only if you hit subscribe right now. Other than that, we posted a very insightful interview with Brian Simpson last week about being the first comedian to film a special at the Comedy Mothership. You can find that video on the end screen right after this, literally 2 seconds from now. Thank you so much for watching.
At Joke WRLD. That's it, at Joke WRLD.
And the world is WRLD.
That's a great YouTube channel, Joke WRLD. Check it out.